Holy cringe.
I know.
Once a groyper, always a groyper,
so here we
guys.
go. That was the
Holy.
RPG. Teddy Feaser.
Grab some water real quick.
Yeah.
I added some monsters in there.
You want to throw some water in this here too?
Yeah, I'm getting a bit parched there.
All right, let's go to. You want to quickly throw up the next
Sure,
clip,
yeah.
and I'll go over it.
Yeah, no problem.
Will you do that? Okay, this is okay. So this is my Twitter gets flagged. So they locked my account for 12 hours because Teddy Feaser made a privacy complaint on this tweet, which is pretty funny, I think. Well, I don't know if it's funny, but it's pretty lighthearted, I think. And I say, pray for Ted that he makes the right choice to simply laugh off the light ribbing he received yesterday for his spurgery. Otherwise, I fear Teddy will be Feasered. Now, I actually didn't put his last name anywhere in this tweet, Feaser. I didn't say Teddy Feaser. I just said, pray for Ted. I said, I fear Teddy will be Feasered. This was enough for Feaser to be so upset that he filed a privacy complaint against me and got my Twitter locked for 12 hours. Not only did this happen to me, it happened to Keenashay, it happened to Zanny Berries, it happened to Goon Alarm, it happened to Pod Awful. I think it happened to VHS Archive as well. He certainly doxed VHS Archive. And it's just constant reporting of people's tweets, getting people's accounts locked, getting people's accounts banned. We're going to go over them and all the tweets that led to this. But it's just such bitch-made behavior. And it's at this point when this happened, I started to realize it's like, and he's claiming YouTube channels, he's doing this, he's openly in his Telegram group asking to flag shit down. And I realized, I'm like, listen, it wasn't every day as Saturday that claimed our video. At first I thought it was, and as more and more of this shit happened, I started to realize it probably was Teddy who claimed it and framed every day as Saturday. You know? And it's like, where's the smoking gun proof? Why don't have smoking gun evidence that Teddy did it? But at this point, he may as well have, because he's a total piece of shit that's flagging everybody's shit. It's pathetic as holy shit. And that's the thing, too. Somebody in chat, Sans Delirious goes, Pod Awful will make it worse. You don't really want to fuck with him. Sorry to say. Like, Jesse's gone to Ralph's house, Teddy. Do you understand that? And, like, with him. IRL sent shit to his house. He's with his bowling events. His what was it? His other stupid event, his wrestling event, Ralphomania. Like, Teddy, do you really want to make enemies of Pod Awful? And Josh Moon, are you insane? You're also fighting a war with Ralph, who's also insane. And does gay ops and crazy shit. Are you insane? Have you lost your mind? Have you lost your marbles, son? What do you think is going to happen? I just don't get it, bro. He don't want that smoke. That's right, he don't want that smoke. And I'm just saying, it's like, what do you think is going to happen when you do this shit? There's a reason Jarbo got crucified. And he's lucky that it's not 2018. He wouldn't have survived. His mom would have to answer the door for 100 pizzas every hour. And he would get swatted hour. Now, is that right? No, it's wrong to swat. But he would get swatted every hour on the hour. That's what would happen to him back in the day. And it's probably going to happen now if he keeps doing the stupid shit he's doing. And I'm saying this, Ted, to fucking warn you to stop, please. For your own fucking sake. Don't do what you're doing. And I really worry he's going to flag down this show. He's going to privacy report it or fucking copyright claim it. And that's basically him taking a loaded gun and blowing his own brains out online.
Dog am.
So that's what happened. My Twitter got flagged. Let's show everybody else's Twitter that got flagged as well.
Alrighty. Alright.
It's in a different folder.
No more monsters for me. Jeez, that gave me a headache.
So go to flagging Keenashay.
Oh my god.
So here's Goon Alarm.
Goon Alarm. Boom.
Locked for 7 days. Goon Alarm locked.
Why?
Because he made fun of Teddy.
Oh, Teddy, no.
Here it is, Kino locked for 12 hours because of Teddy.
There we go.
Here it is, Zanny Berries.
Locked 12 hours.
Locked for 12 hours because Teddy is upset. You know, and it's everybody. Everybody's getting flagged by this guy. I'm sure I'm missing people.
There was, I think... Oh, do you even have him in here?
Well, okay.
No, you don't. Fucking, what's his face?
Sans Ever.
Pod Awful.
Yeah, Pod Awful.
Not even.
I already went over it.
Yeah. Okay, you did. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So this is now. We got claims allegedly by Every Day is Saturday, but they're celebrating the Kino Casino being flagged.
Yeah.
So go to the next slide here. They go, never thought I'd be happy to see the Kino Casino flagged. Fucking douchebags. This is RPG's Telegram chat. Yeah. I mean...
Celebrating us, and this is every day Saturday.
Saying,
clearly.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're... Because they're asking, did you flag it down? They go, are you referring to the flag by the tractor? They go, the show Kino Casino was claimed by Every Day is Saturday. Every Day is Saturday goes, we haven't claimed any shows and are not familiar with this casino. I'm still a little confused on what you're talking about.
Boom.
So they're saying we didn't flag it.
Interesting.
So who did it then? Well, let's listen to Teddy Feaser say this, because we immediately, after we see that from Every Day is Saturday, go, well, it's pretty obvious Teddy flagged it. Everybody's Twitter's getting flagged. And let's hear what he has to say.
Cry all you want. It will make no difference. It will not affect me at all. I don't care how anybody feels about something like that.
Wait, so you say cry all you want. Okay, well, Teddy.
You're the one crying.
Here's the Pandora's box you opened, okay? You opened the Pandora's box to... I don't know. You hate Jewish people, right? You shit on Jews all the time. Say they should be gassed and whatever, all these things about Jewish people. I don't think Kick allows that.
Well, you know, he lost his Streamlabs today.
Yeah, he lost his Streamlabs.
But again, he said flag down Gabe Hoffman.
And Gabe was the one who tweeted it out.
Yeah, and got his Streamlabs
We didn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
And he wouldn't have done it if you hadn't done that, Teddy. So when you open the Pandora's box,
it can't be closed again.
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Be closed.
It can be closed if he takes off his hat and admits he's a bald-headed, soy-filled bitch.
Yes, yes.
Into the Kino Casino, mind you, I didn't do it because that would be a significant provocation, and I'm not trying to take it there with them. So even though I think, morally speaking, I do think there's a moral case for. I mean, they're accusing me of being a flagger, right? So if you're going to accuse me of being a flagger, then maybe I ought to actually flag you in retaliation. I mean, if you're going to
RPG, you idiot. This is when we were out on the weekend and this was all happening.
When you say this shit, are we really supposed to believe you're not flagging? Especially when we have 4K evidence of you flagging on Twitter. We watched you live flagging someone's Twitter. We have a screenshot of it.
It wasn't even the Twitter. He put music on and made an entire report on the guy who was stream sniping him.
Yeah.
Which had commentary, by the way. It's not just like a stream snipe. The guy talks, right? A son of her or whatever. Now.
He also showed his report history after we said he flagged us, and it showed that he had flagged other people in the past.
And multiple channels, people.
He can have multiple channels. Well, the thing is, it didn't say Red Pill Gang. It said Every Day is Saturday. So he could have made a channel called Every Day is Saturday, claimed our f***ing shit, and then it's blamed on Every Day is Saturday. Now, this innocent family gets with.
Now look, it's like, do you expect us to just now believe you when you're...
Look at how deranged he looks. Does he look innocent here?
No, does
he look like an innocent, calm man here? His eyes are fucking pinned like he's on drugs.
He's gonna be... You're actually right. But dude, he said this. I swear to God he said this. It's within the 8 hours. It's not clipped, but he goes, yeah, so I'm going to make my new report on this guy, because he's breaking the law. And this is my third report, but you're only allowed to report once a day. Oh. So he's reported this guy every single day to Kick. And you know what Kick says? Go f*** yourself.
Yeah.
Go f*** yourself. Well, maybe this time. He literally goes, they're probably on vacation. Yeah, they're on vacation. Yeah. They're on vacation. Like, he's unhinged.
Accuse me of doing, like, you're going to slander me. Yeah, you're going to drag my name through the mud. Well, then, okay, well, I think you could very easily make the case that it would then be justified too. Okay, well, if you're going to smear me as this, then you. But I didn't do that. I did not do that. I will not do that.
Right.
And then it's the entire.
It's time.
It's time to stop.
All right,
to
let's
stop.
move
It's
on.
time to stop, okay?
That was part of the intro there, but like, and he's like so panicked while talking about it.
Because he knows he's guilty and he's being called out on the carpet. But look it, go to 6. He would never flag.
No,
Well,
he
wait a
would
minute.
never fly. Oh.
Hi, Esoteric Archivism. Due to a copyright takedown notice we received, we had to take down your video from YouTube. Red Pill Gang TV responding to the Kino Casino about
Why?
the Feasering. And he goes, this was a legitimate DMCA claim. You re-uploaded my stream, which is directly taking money out of
What
my
are you
pocket.
talking about?
Fake cry all you want about it. I mean, listen. This guy had like, what, 300 views on it, and it's taking money out of your pocket. You just don't like that other people were making fun of you in the comments section there. That's all. So you had to control the
SO
narrative.
Archivist isn't even like on anyone's side. It's like a guy who literally he just
he
posts
archives like
everything.
all sorts of streams.
It's not like if it was like a hater of yours, like if we uploaded your stream with no commentary, that's different. But it's a guy who archives everything in the sector.
But he goes, you live in your mom's basement. What do you need money for? He goes, yeah, but you're the one who got your channel struck, LOL. Like, what a piece of shit.
What a fucking loser.
He goes, one DMCA doesn't take your channel down, you and he goes, cry harder. He goes, I'm not the one who cried for 7 hours on stream because someone took a light jab at me online.
Thank you, SO Archivist. It's so fucking true. One little jab. One little fucking jab. Take the abuse. They abuse you further.
Defend yourself. They call you a lol cow before continuing the abuse. It makes them extra angry when they can't control you, which is the entire purpose of it. You're giving everybody exactly the reaction they want to justify putting you in a grave, bro.
Yeah.
You moron.
Well, look what he says.
He goes,
abuse.
LOL, you'll never survive the sector.
Like,
RPG, you don't have any idea what's coming, bro. You understand we've been swatted. We've had so much bad shit happen. Like, bro, it can get so
dark.
bad.
It
so
gets dark,
bad.
bro.
Do you see what Ralph's life is? Do you really want to live that?
Yeah.
And he goes, yes, Ted. That's what archivers do. We re-upload stuff, so when you F-slurs lose your channel or delete them, people can still watch your shit. He has stuff up by Godwinson, Ralph, King of Pole, others. None of them ever DMCA'd
Because
me.
it's just
Isn't it shameful that Ralph hadn't even DMCA'd him?
Yeah.
But RPG is.
Because again, it's not like I know this guy. He doesn't choose sides. He doesn't care. It's just like, here's just shit.
Here's the show.
All right, now.
Okay, so now this is where we start to get into the Ralph RPG Truce arc.
Oh my. Imagine 1 year and a half of shitting on Ralph. Remember,
Ralph's gone after his family.
Yep.
He's the one who brought out the Teddy Feaser docs.
Yeah.
In the first place with SO Shaggy, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, and now
But here comes RPG.
But we're the bad guys, right?
Ralph is a despicable scumbag and always will be. But I'm surprised to admit I have a better understanding for what's led to some of the more extreme decisions he's made over the years I've known of him. That doesn't necessarily make them moral or correct. That determination will differ from case to case. But until you're in the thick of it, you really don't get it.
RPG, you fucking loser.
This applies to Nick too, as well as others. Lots of
RPG.
lessons learned over the last few months.
We've all been in the thick of it, you fucking idiot. What do you think? You think you're fucking special?
But what this is, it's obvious. He's trying to put up a signal to them. Hey, I want to come back to your
the bat
side.
signal.
I understand. These people are crazy around me. They're making fun of me. And I want to come back home.
Even though they did that to you, RPG, first. So it's like, no sector is clean, you fucking loser. And by the way, once you're in the thick of it, we've all been in the thick of it. Like, many times. Many fucking times.
He's not in the thick of it. He's not in the spotlight. He doesn't get it.
Yeah, well, he put himself
he's
in the
the
spotlight
limelight
now.
for fucking 7 days.
Yeah.
And he can't handle it. What do you think's going to happen when you get to a grander stage where the lights are bright?
Yeah.
What do you think's going to happen if you run for office? Do you think that they're all just going to worship you? Nobody's going to make fun of you or shit on you or go after your Are you stupid? He is stupid.
Yeah, fucking mental.
But this is him bowing the knee to Ralph. And Ralph goes, I'm offering RPG a general truce, even though he called me a scumbag earlier. I think he can at least see some of what I've been dealing with now. His new enemies are my old ones, going back years. The whole bunch is a pack of disloyal vipers. Come home. The kings are waiting. Come on.
The kings are waiting. The pedophile group?
Yeah.
The pedophile group.
After all the shit they've been saying about child marriage, 16-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 14-year-olds, Andrew Anglin, Beardson on Omega refusing to skip, all that, RPG bends the knee. Bends the knee to them to try and go home.
And he's the one who clipped it. They would steal my clips. By the way, Ashton, can we just talk about this real quick? He goes, we stole. He would do like what, 2-3 decent clips, maybe. We would clip way more than him. He would do like a 2-minute clip. We would have like 30 minutes of shit that we clipped out. Fucking, he's such a scumbag.
But look, here's Black Swan offering for RPG to come home. This is member of the Sussy Squad, Black Swan, a member of the Sussy cast, and he's saying, return to tradition, RPG. You can rejoin the groypers.
Well,
holy.
Oh my God.
And here's Brittany from Politically Provoked saying, what will RPG do next? I'm actually kind of interested to see. So interested you're not even following? Or am I?
Devil smiley face.
RPG with the Harry Osborn wink.
Wow.
So he's just so excited to come back to f***ing America First.
It's so beautiful that he did this, by the way. You want to know why? Because Nick was just like, because every other groyper was just like, yeah. Because, again, it's not because of RPG's interesting, funny, charismatic, has a big following. No, it's just to piss us off. It's to spite us.
No, it's because
that's it.
It's because he refuses to just admit that it's funny that his name is Feaser.
Yeah.
And people laughed, and that his Imagine song is cringe. If he could just admit those two things and laugh it off and keep doing his shit, he'd be fine. But instead, it's like, I have no home here now, and Jaden.
But he showed his hand. He showed his hand.
Yeah, he's showing.
And you know what? What's the guy who like runs the poker table?
The dealer.
No, like the guy who like
the floor man.
The floor man walked over and went,
the pit boss.
Sorry, no, we're taking your cards. You're not playing.
We pulled your card, bro. Like
you're not playing.
So now this is Teddy Feaser's Telegram group inviting groypers into their midst. They're bringing in groypers. So that's what's going on.
And Low Dove's felting them all, by the way. Yeah. She's like, you followed Ali Akbar, a pedo. That's all we need to... Low Dove's...
Because there's karma, groyper being brought in. You don't have solid proof that Ali's a pedophile, this and that. This is the discussion that's going on. But remember, RPG was sure Ali was a pedophile and has been going after AF for being pedos for weeks. Months. But now... groypers are welcome again. Do you see what's going on? Yep. So let's go to the next folder.
So he's a pedo supporter, I guess, right?
Yeah.
He likes them pedos.
So this is now RPG moving on.
By the way, okay,
so this was like 5 days ago.
Now you would think we photoshopped this. Oh, Warski. I wish. Look what he did. He put the word felted on himself.
No, he claims to have been a big fan of our show, but he doesn't even know what felted is.
What?
He branded himself with felted at the felted table.
I know, and
look. It's just like...
He goes up big and cashing out. By the way, he made $65 that day. One of the A-logs counted, okay?
Can we get a $65 donut?
So it's a 65 or...
Holy...
By the way, so...
What we really need is what is it? What did he make all week in subs? 350? That's what we need is a
350 bucks. Yeah.
That's what he made all week.
72 or 71. Now look, like this picture, I was examining this for like an hour. It makes no sense. First of all, he goes felted. So he felted himself. Look at the cards that he has there. It's a 3 club. no matter what is on the other card, if it's a 10,
not a jack.
it's even though if it's a jack, okay, well, like
It's not even he got blackjack. It's just. But anyway, let's go to the.
no, I'm thinking it's his hand for Oh yeah, for blackjack. Okay, but the blackjack, you can't even get blackjack perfectly with that, so it's a bad hand. First of all, thirdly, he's the dealer
At the table.
at the table, so you can't cash out as the dealer when you're the one dealing. So this whole picture
so
makes
stupid.
0 sense in 3
Smash
different.
the like button to dab on Teddy. Let's get it over
What a
600.
fucking loser!
Let's
What
protect from
he's the
his
dealer.
flagging.
Like it's not right. Like the whole thing is wrong.
All right, here
Oh
he
shit!
goes.
This here. Yeah.
He goes, I was serious when I said I was moving on from this after today. This was like 5 days ago. He goes, so I'm blocking Warski, PPP, and Pisselin on here to avoid re-engaging with any of them. Said my final piece today. He did not, in fact, say his final
No,
piece.
it went on actually for another
He
15
f***ing,
hours.
Like, he just like has said this about 4 f***ing times that he's moving on, and then every day he keeps crying.
Every day is cry day. All right, what do we have here? We got Medicare Fembot. To be honest, if he keeps maintaining that 1K viewership, he'll be the biggest A-log in the sector.
Bigger than
Medicare Fembot, what a fucking dumb.
Listen, the difference is when we have 1,000 viewers on YouTube, it's 1,000 viewers. I mean, listen, it's pretty hard to bot on YouTube now. They've been banning people for botting. Chicken Andy just recently got banned for botting. If we were botting, we would get fucking banned.
Easily.
On Kick, listen, they're juicing the numbers some, and the A-logs are fucking botting it as well to make you think you're a bigger deal, and then they take it away and whatever.
He went from
was
like
not
he went
getting,
from 1,000.
Remember the fucking Stream Snipe had like 2,000 live viewers
Yeah.
yesterday? Allegedly, there's 3,000 live people watching the fees. It's just not so.
And by the way,
But listen.
by the way, even if there were people watching, right? They're watching because the drama. Listen, when we get 1,000 viewers, which we have, right? We get money. People donate. People are on our gum road. They support our stream. When 1,000 people watch you and no one's donating, they're watching because you're a clown. They're watching the monkey in the cage
Yeah.
and they're throwing maybe peanuts
and then
at you.
the next day, he had less than 200.
Medicare Fembot like hates us so much that has to like cope with
Nobody
the
even
biggest.
knows.
It's a
I mean, let's
man.
be real.
It's a 50-year-old man. It is.
Old man.
He was exposed by Rory, like
No.
who actually who stole pictures of a fucking of a Filipino girl who ended up finding out and saying, "You better stop that, or I'm gonna like DMCA."
Well,
you."
Porcelain in chat
Anyway.
makes a good point. If I spent all weekend losing my mind in some demented meltdown and went live on Monday, I'd get thousands of viewers. They're not my viewers.
Yes, exactly. That's my point.
Oh, f- he
Well,
goes, there's nothing left
imagine.
to gain, so I'm quitting while I'm ahead. This will make them see it the most, but he didn't quit, and he wasn't ahead. He's behind. He lost everything, but let's keep going.
He lost. Like
He
Ashton,
literally lost everything.
Ashton. This guy had like a lottery ticket and it flew in the sewer. He's done. He is so stupid. We
If
gave
he
him, like,
played this smarter and just like he could have actually damaged us.
no.
He could have if
I
he ignored
doubt
it. People would have thought we were
We
bullying
would
him.
have
and stuff
lost
like
what
that.
8 viewers for a week.
We would have lost Frederick, and he just
For a
donated
week.
like $300.
Look,
I
Frederick.
listen.
Even Frederick, when he was mad at us, was still in our chat.
I'm just saying.
Frederick, I love you, buddy.
He could have played this a lot better, but here he
But
is.
we weren't bullying him, though.
Here he is
Frederick, we
flagging
were not
down the
bullying
stream
him.
snipe.
We
Let's see.
were just punching him in the stomach because he didn't stop. It was like a bad dog. The dog keeps like chewing on your leg when you're trying to eat. And you gotta slap it in the head. Stop it.